Tay-K 47, Tamar McIntyre was found guilty of murder. Yeah, they acquitted of capital murder, but they got him on a lesser charge murder. This is from the 2019 killing of Marcus Saldivar, the photographer that they robbed and took his shit while he was doing the race. Check this out.
2019 CR 12495 State versus Tamar McIntyre. Could I have parties announced for the record, please?
Jason Deerhead and Megan Galloway for the state, Your Honor.
John Hunter Thomas Lane for Mr. McIntyre, Your Honor.
All right, it's the court's understanding from the deputy that a verdict has been reached in this case. This is what I'm going to tell all the parties who are present in this courtroom. There's not to be any outbursts. If there's an outburst, what's going to end up happening is a deputy is going to tap you on the shoulder. There's no need to get into a conversation with the deputy. That tap on the shoulder is meaning that you are to leave this courtroom, and you will only be allowed back in this courtroom if you're going to be a witness. Does everyone understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Is there anyone who cannot do that? So, both parties for the state and the defense, if you need to talk to members who are currently in court that are either with the state or defense, you may do so now. Otherwise, I'm going to bring the jury in.
I think everyone knows to be on their best behavior, Your Honor.
All right, let's bring the jurors in.
All right, for the jury.
All right, everyone, please be seated. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's my understanding that you've reached a verdict in this case. Is that correct?
Yes.
And is that verdict unanimous?
Yes.
All right, if you will give the verdict form to Deputy Laura, please. Thank you. All right, if the defendant could please stand. We, the jury, find the defendant, Tamar McIntyre, not guilty of the offense of capital murder. What did I, excuse me, no. No, out of the courtroom. Out of the courtroom now.
Yes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you don't ignore that. Sometimes, as you can tell, people are invested, correct? So it says, we, the jury, find the defendant, Tamar McIntyre, not guilty of the offense of capital murder as charged in the indictment. We, the jury, find the defendant, Tamar McIntyre, guilty of the lesser included offense of murder. Does anyone wish to have the jury polled?
Not the state, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, and do you want them polled as to both counts?
As to the count of conviction, Your Honor.
All right, you may be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to ask you if, in count 2, the guilty verdict for murder, if that is your verdict. If that is your verdict, I'm going to need you to respond yes. Does everyone understand?
Yes.
So we'll start on this end and work our way down. Is this your verdict? Is this your verdict?
Yes.
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 Is this your verdict?
They're alternates.
Oh, yes.
Alternate.
All right. Back row.
Yes, sorry.
Is this your verdict?
Yes.
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 All right, ladies and gentlemen, what's going to happen now is I'm going to...
Justice was served, but unfortunately justice was served. But it's a sad day. Why? Because, bro, these kids are misinformed, whether they don't have parents or they don't have the right people around them, but they getting sent on these little dummy missions, dummy fucking missions, bro. Tay-K is already serving 55 years in prison. Now with this new charge, it carries anywhere between 5 and 99, which means he got the 100 years that Plies be rapping about, bro. This is the YN package, bro. Everybody need to look and learn at what happens, bro. Cause that boy wishes he wasn't in jail. You could see it on his face. He don't even look the same, but he's never getting out of that. But the fans could still go jam the music. The Race is one of my favorite songs, bro. I'ma just be honest. I'ma just be real with you. I didn't even know he had that much going on back in the day, but it ain't looking good for Tay-K. Like I said, this new charge, 5 to 99, the man gonna be in there 100 years, meaning he ain't gonna never get out that bitch, potentially. But I'm gonna say this, bro, I'm gonna put a little light behind it in that tunnel for him. Him getting the lesser charge of murder, maybe he can try to get an acquittal, but I don't think they gonna. I don't think the appeal. I don't think they're gonna appeal that. Yeah, I don't think they appeal that because they got witness testimony that puts him there, and I feel like they gave him a break by not giving his ass the capital murder charge. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real, bro. YNs, or you know what, unks and big bros. Y'all need to do a better job of the ones that's coming up, bro. Yeah, you do a better job at the ones that coming up, meaning at least teach them how to use these so they ain't gonna have to use no stick. Everything that man could have did would have carried a lesser charge if it was just like hand to hand. You know what I mean? Once you add a weapon, once a weapon is involved, everything is trumped up. On top of that, you run risk of taking somebody's life, and that ain't you. Let's just be out, bro. Everybody see how it go for YNW Melly right now. That boy want to get out of. You see how it go for everybody that go to prison. They cry, cry, cry. The mattresses suck. The food sucks. I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here where your ass shouldn't have did wrong. So as bad as I may feel for a Tay-K kind of dude, I can't feel that sorry for him. Cause like I said, justice was served, but unfortunately, this is how it had to get played out, bro. 100 years, you know what I mean? For everybody else, it's entertainment. For Tamar McIntyre, he gonna sit in that bitch and think about his fucked up choices for the rest of his life. Look, Scars from the Playground, like, share, subscribe. Max Headroom streaming on all platforms. Buy Scars from the Playground. Guaranteed to be some shit that'll take you to the next level. You know what I mean? Real shit. I don't just say that. Scars from the Playground. Like, share, subscribe, nigga. Peace.
If they throw it, I'ma catch it to play the game like Tetris. I'm one of a kind rap. People tell me I'm a clip. I've been working 24 hours, summertime to winter. I ain't really at the chill, it gotta be about business.